Hi everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for the 6th and final vlog from my visit here to Universal Epic Universe, the brand new theme park here at the Universal Orlando Resort. I've been here for 3 days and I've had an absolutely amazing time. Some of the best days I've ever had in a theme park. I've been right here enjoying this for the first time. And that's the thing, it's just that reaction of coming somewhere and not knowing what to expect at a major new theme park like this. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the previous vlogs. My initial video where I came in for the first time 3 days ago and did all the attractions in one day and got my initial thoughts to it all. And then following on from that, I've filmed 4 more videos going through all the portals into each of the different themed worlds and looking at the details, not just going on the attractions again, but going in the restaurants, the shops, looking at the merchandise and all the finer details that make this one of the most incredible theme parks I've ever visited. In this video, and the final video from the trip, I'm going to take a stroll through Celestial Park. I'm going to have more rides on Stardust Racers and let you know my thoughts on that after having about 15 rides on it in 3 days. Along with that too, I'll go on the Constellation Carousel, going to check out the Atlantic restaurants and the other dining options that all make up Celestial Park. And this is the section of the park what combines everything together. You walk in through the Kronos here just behind me into Celestial Park and then across into the 4 different worlds that make up Universal Epic Universe. It still seems surreal looking at the concept art there and then just looking to the left and seeing it for real. And the concept art matches this park perfectly. It really does. And the next thing, I booked this so last minute. Last week, as soon as the annual pass previews were announced, the technical rehearsals, I was here for it. And to be honest, it's really not felt like a technical rehearsal. Like, I've done so many rides. Been on over 40 rides here in 3 days. Numerous re-rides. Seen the shows, the street theatre, tried some of the restaurants, been in the shops. It's just been wonderful. It really has. I've had an amazing time. And there's a full playlist, a full series here on the channel, so make sure you check it out from Epic Universe. But yes, we want to check out the details of Celestial Park in this video, which is this main hub that runs all the way down through the middle of the park. And then right at the back, you've got the in-park hotel, which is of course the Helios. And that's where I'm going to be ending this video, in the Helios later on. I'm going to have a little stroll in and see what we can see. Along with that, we've got the gift shops on both sides here. So we're going to have a look in the shops a little bit later on too. But something that you really notice straight away when you come into this park is the epic music. Now, music can really make a theme park in my opinion. And what Universal have done with the soundtrack here in all the lands is great. But especially when you walk in, like you've got the heartbeat there as soon as you come through the Kronos. And then you've got this kind of magical score that's playing in the background, which is just wonderful. You come in, you've got the water features at the side, the statues. Universal creatives said that they wanted to put the park back into theme park, and they certainly have done with Celestial Park here. It's wonderful, it really is. So yeah, we're gonna have a full loop round. We're gonna start off on the left-hand side first, and then we'll kind of come back up the other way. And the reason why I've also saved this till the end is so we can see a lot of Celestial Park in the dark. In my initial video coming in, we saw a bit of it at night, but nowhere near as much as I wanted to. So we're going to spend a lot of time this evening just enjoying Celestial Park, and of course, going to talk more about Stardust Racers. Straight away, you look at the style of all the buildings here. The lighting, the archways, the fixtures. Truly wonderful. That's Otherworld's Mercantile, the main shop here on this side. Look at the benches, like the lions on there. And that's why I wanted to do these kind of separate videos like this, just so we can take the time to really look at every part of this park in a lot of detail. Because you know me, I like the details with any park, big or small, but especially for such a big, spectacular new park like this. I always wanted to cover as much of it as I could do. Things that, you know, filming like 1 vlog or even 2 vlogs, you just don't get that. I just wanted to cover as much as we could do. The fountain package through the middle, the planting, and they've done so well. I mean, I've said that throughout all the lands, but especially Celestial Park here, you wouldn't think that this was, you know, well, not even officially open yet. 4 years ago, there was nothing here, and look at it now, it's like this paradise. All the domes, all the stars, like look at the detail. You've got another smaller shop here on the left that all kind of connects through. And yeah, sure, a lot of you have already been thinking, oh, what about expansions here? What are they looking at doing for, you know, expansions? Well, I reckon this in the future could be the entrance to another portal. I mean, look at this here on the floor, and then obviously you've got an expansion pad down the back. That could certainly be an expansion area in the future. Now the building you can see just behind me is the Atlantic Restaurant, and what makes this special is that it's built actually on the water. You've got these huge panoramic windows where you get some amazing views. Looking into Celestial Park, you can see Stardust Race in the distance, and all the theming in here is great as well. This is actually one of the fanciest restaurants really in the park. A lot of them, as you've seen throughout these videos, you kind of go in and sit down and order through the app. This has actually got a server that comes round, you know, and takes your order, with this being like a premium restaurant that they've got here in the park. And I've got to say, it's wonderful in there. They did let me in to take a few photos, and look at this. You've actually got a bar area at the top when you first go in, and then you can kind of look down at the dining area at the bottom. So I think you could just go in there for drinks, to be honest, if you wanted to. And yeah, you look down there, you've got like the fish in the ceiling, and you've got a lot of nice details in there, but it's them big panoramic glass windows that really make it and look out into the whole of Celestial Park. But yeah, that's really nice in there, very fancy. It is huge in there as well, and then look at the columns on the side with the mermaids. Just the detailing of this park is incredible, and yeah, it looks like you're going to be able to walk down these pathways too soon. I mean, I think they're still finishing them off because there's no fencing over that bridge yet, but obviously we are still in the soft opening phase. Still a few little tweaks and finishing touches. Now you'll find a lot of food throughout this area, but it's not just big restaurants. We've got a lot of snack locations as well, all throughout Celestial Park. You've got one of those just over here. Some of them just do drinks, pretzels, popcorn, that sort of thing. Yeah, you've got this one over here on the left-hand side. And even the style of that is really well done. All the planting around here at the side, and it's just like a lot of the details, the lights and also the speakers are all gold and fit in with the overall look of this area. Look at the trees. It's beautiful now, but you think 5 years from now how this park is going to age, it's just going to be even more spectacular. Look at that, straight over towards Mead Hall over there as well, in Isle of Berk. And what's really nice is the fountain show is not just down at the front by the Helios, but it kind of extends all the way up through Celestial Park. And the soundtrack's beautiful. Loads of nice planting, and yeah, it just looks great. It's a really nice space. Got the concierge desk just over here. It's a nice little building. There we go, today's hours, 11 AM till 9. I can't believe how good the hours have been for a preview, to be honest. It's been great, it really has. Look at the light fixtures, and that's the thing, that's why I thought Celestial Park really deserves its own full tour round, because there's so much to see, and it's home to two attractions, and we're going to head on to one of those now. On the left-hand side, the entrance to Super Nintendo World. And we're going to head down these steps here to the Constellation Carousel and go and have a ride on there. I've only been on it once whilst I've been here, so we may as well have another go. Yeah, it's a mix of steps and ramps. There's plenty of access around this park too, which is good. Yeah, even look at the finishes here, and at night there's a lot of lighting around here. Probably the most lighting I've ever seen in a theme park. Wow, look at this. Just everything's just so well themed. You've got hot dogs here, gourmet dogs. So much food in this park, there is a lot of options. Yeah, it looks like possibly that could open up as well to another area that you might be able to go down. It says team members only at the moment. Possibly might be able to go down there. It looks like it. It's got some seating and stuff. This is actually one of my favourite views in Celestial Park, right here. Looking back at the Kronos there. And the fountains. And yeah, you've got all these different pools, which are great. Because you feel oh, they're all connected and these are bridges, but actually that's not the case. They're separate pools. And I reckon they've probably done that for maintenance as well. So it's easier that when the time comes that this needs painting or repairing, they haven't got to shut them all off, together. They can do them one by one if they want to. Hey! It's so nice, isn't it? And yeah, you get a good idea from the Atlantic Restaurant now. If you're sat in the window at the bottom there, you're looking straight out at this. And the Kronos spinning there at the back, beautiful. You got to watch out in the wind, because you might get a bit wet here. It starts coming over at the side. Stardust races over there in the distance. Looking forward to another ride on there, another couple of rides tonight. My final rides on it. And yeah, the sun's starting to go down now. So these are your show fountains. They run all the way down. Obviously the main fountain package is there at the bottom by the hotel. However, the fact they've put them all the way down is great. And yeah, you're going to see the lights a little bit later in this video, but you can start to see them coming on now gradually as it's starting to get darker. It's just been amazing, these previews. Like, look at the park. It's just not busy at all. It's been great. Absolutely amazing. And this is probably my favourite building in the whole park, the Constellation Carousel. I think this looks stunning. Like, look at the detail. You got the unicorn up there on the top, and obviously you can ride lots of different animals. Right, you're on this now, as we're going to do. So yeah, we're going to have a ride on this, and then we'll carry on round. We're going to go in the Super Nintendo store that I've not been in yet, which is on the outside of the land. So yes, you've got the ones in the land, but they've also got the one just out here. So we're going to do that after we've been on the carousel. The view really opens up here. You've got this huge plaza, which is very nice. And you come through here to the Constellation Carousel. Let's go. Great soundtrack. Wow. A bit of a disco in here. It's got a lot of queue line back here. Will it need this? I guess we'll find out. Oh, can't complain about that. A walk-on ride. This is beautiful, isn't it? I love all the different animals. And the lights up there in the ceiling. It's a little bit darker when I'm riding it now, early evening. Obviously when I did it the other day, it was a lot lighter. So yeah, this is already looking even more beautiful at night. And you've got the movements up there in the ceiling, which is great. Like, look at the flooring as well. Like, it's just the build quality is what I'm really like. I just can't get over it. Like, all the glass around the side. Beautiful to look at. And it's nice because you get a bit of a breeze with it being open still at the side. Let's go and ride. Now all the different creatures have got fibre optics built into them as well, such as this peacock. Wow. This is wonderful, I love it. Like, you just want to clap when you get to the end because it's just like a show, like you're a part of it. It's brilliant. That's probably my favourite carousel anywhere in the world, and I've been on a lot of carousels. There's really historical ones as well, but I just really like the design of that. It doesn't just move around and go up and down. Like, it's all in sync, it's a show. Like, the lighting, the fibre optics, the music, it's wonderful, that is. I really do like that. It just shows that not everything needs to be a big, like, major e-ticket attraction. Just small filler rides like that. And I say small, it's a very big carousel actually, but attractions like that can be really important. Just the overall feel of the park. I really like that a lot. Now, right opposite the Constellation Carousel, you've got the shop here and also Pizza Moon. I did go in there the other day, but I'm going to show it in this vlog too. Just for those of you that didn't see that first vlog, however, I definitely recommend it because it was my first reactions. You know, I spent 3 days here, 3 full days in this one park, and it's been wonderful. I've loved every second. So you got this nice little fountain out the front. And Mario there on the top, all the coins spinning round. Obviously with this being, you know, a huge IP, I think they decided to put a store out here on Celestial Park as well. So I can understand why. Nice statues out the front. Oh. Oh, it's bigger in here than I was expecting. Wow. Look at this. Hey, there's the Toad hat. Look at the floor in here too. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be all the same merchandise in here that we've already seen inside Super Nintendo World. But I thought it's worth coming in for a look. I really like the ceiling in here because you've got like all the lights. That is great. Oh, the floor is wonderful as well. Because it is Nintendo, but then also it fits with Celestial Park, like the style of it. Very clever how they've done this in here. It's kind of like a mix between the two. Yeah, it's just a bit less busy in here as well. Like if you do want to pick up any merchandise for Nintendo, like it's a lot quieter in here. Nice windows over there too. That's the thing for me, it's not just about the merch, it's about how it's presented. Things like this, like I love the coins on there. And that t-shirt is awesome. Hey, you got some bananas down there as well. The barrels, Donkey Kong. Really nice store. Yeah, and again, it's been done like really well because it's not just Nintendo when you come in, like all the walls and everything. Like even like the stained glass windows here, there's Toad. Donkey Kong. Oh, look all the way up in the ceiling actually. Wow. All the signage is really well done in Celestial Park as well. I like this, destinations with the compass there on the top. And just like the font and all the finials like around the side. Look great. I really wanted to cover every detail. I hope you're enjoying this. Like we're really going to town with everything this one. Like look at the restrooms over here. Even that building looks great. Right, let's just have another look inside Pizza Moon here and go and see the theming. This is another restaurant where you just kind of order at the table using the app. And here's a look at the inside of Pizza Moon. Brilliant theming, isn't it, in here? I like all the murals on the wall. It feels very classic theme park in here. And that's what I like. It feels a bit retro, but love like the steampunk style vibes as well. Look at all the movements up there at the top. Wow, that's where they make your pizza. All the stars, it's great. Everything, all the finishes. Look at the pizza. I do like the hats that they're wearing in here as well. A lot of the costumes for the team members around the park are really good. It's all the stars, and then you've actually got, I think it could be, is a screen at the top maybe? Can't quite tell, it might be, or just like a star cloth or something up there, but that looks good. All the little star lights around the side, even like this on the side. It's great, very well done. Pizza Moon. Unfortunately, the pizza that I had in here the other day wasn't the best, and yeah, I've not actually had another one in here since, but maybe at some point I'll have to try another one. Let's carry on here in Celestial Park. Almost reaching down here at the bottom now, but you've still got a few other areas here on the left-hand side for us to check out, including the classic Starbucks just over here. Do you like a Starbucks? There's two in the park. There's one here and one up by the entrance, also in Celestial Park, so you'll see that a little bit later on as we continue on with our tour. Lots of seating around here, which is nice. And yeah, they've actually got a performance area over here. Yeah, nice stage. And there's been quite a lot of live music actually whilst I've been here and walking around. It's been very good. Looks like they've just wrapped up for the night. Yeah, they've got a great stage there, and it's a really nice space actually down here. I like this above, and it looks the part at night. We're going to get a lot more footage around here later on, and some atmospheric shots at night for you all. Now, I did have an ice cream this afternoon from Frosty Moon just over here. It was very good. It was like $7, and it was great. Like you got one scoop, but then you could like put your toppings on, and yeah, that was really good. I was impressed with that. At Frosty Moon, and then you've also got Coke Freestyle, and obviously you can fill your water up there for free as well. This is one place I've not actually been in whilst I've been here over 3 days. The Oak and Star Tavern, barbecue and brew house. I'm not really a massive barbecue lover, but it has got a little bar outside, like an order up window there. And I think this is another one where you just sit down and order maybe. But we're gonna have a look inside, not even been in, don't have a clue what it looks like. But again, it's got all the stars and fits with Celestial Park. Looks like a Wetherspoons. Oh, unfortunately it's closed for a special event tonight. I should have got in another day. But yeah, it looks nice from the outside though. I'll check this one out next time. But yeah, you can kind of get a bit of an idea on the setup out from outside. You got this little bar, outdoor seating area. And yeah, it looks pretty nice in there actually, more like a traditional pub, it kind of feels like. Love that view of the Helios, the in-park hotel, and that's the entrance to Dark Universe there on the left. We've got a little tiki bar here, this is cool, I like a good tiki bar. How nice is this? It's not got loads of theming around it, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. You got some bamboo up the side, and yeah, little tiki bar. Pina colada, margarita. There you go, there's your cocktails. Frozen cocktails, $18. Pina colada, $16.25, and then you get some beers. There's your beer prices. A bit more expensive than back home. And that's located right next door to Frosty Moon. It's called Celeste Tiki. Tiki bar. It's good because you can grab a drink and sit down and relax in Celestial Park and enjoy the fountains. Oh, that view of Stardust Racers over there. Wow. Can't wait for another ride on there. And that's how I'll be ending my night tonight. Yeah, I've got another concierge desk over there on the left-hand side as well. And yeah, I can see why they've put one down here too, because you've also got the hotel entrance just down here. This soundtrack is just amazing. You've got the kind of standard fountain show that runs throughout the day. Yeah, they're on all day, these fountains. Then you've got the special fountain shows that happen every so often to various different soundtracks. I've heard How to Train Your Dragon, Harry Potter. I think like a Celestial Park mix on there as well. There's a few different fountain shows. Obviously it looks a lot better at night, as with any fountain show, because of all the lighting. But yeah, this literally just runs in like an ambient mode all day. Like it's going to take some upkeep, them fountains, I know that. Now this restaurant isn't yet open. This is going to be an Asian restaurant. And yeah, it looks very nice from the outside with the big dragon. The big blue dragon just there. And that's what it's actually called. Not the big blue dragon, just the blue dragon. The Pan-Asian restaurant. Looks good. Looks like there's quite a bit of lighting inside there. Very fancy. I don't know if you're going to be able to access this from the back in the hotel or not. I mean, it is kind of connected to it. So maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll have like two entrances. Or like one side for hotel, one side for this. I don't know. That's just me guessing. But yeah, it's not open yet. But will be soon. Oh, it's beautiful, this. Celestial Park. So yeah, later on I am actually going to be having a look in the Helios. So stay tuned for that. The in-park hotel, and yeah, maybe at some point we'll stay there in the future. Would be great. This is lovely down here. All the rock work, all the waterfalls. I love the hotel, I really do, especially the domes on the roof. I would like to see a tiny bit more detail, I think, on the facade of it. Maybe a little bit more of that bronze, kind of like we've got down there on the sides in the middle. But yeah, I can see loads of people up there in the rooms, and what a view, what a view. It is beautiful. All the planting, and all this, I love the style of this. It's not just like standard railings, is it? The build quality is insane. Look at the floor. And again, this all lights up at night. Another great view. This park is bigger than I was expecting. That's been the key to this. That literally, I expect when you come in here, you'll do a lot of walking. It's a big park. Celestial Park's massive, and then you've got the four lands that go way back. Much bigger park than I was expecting. Definitely the biggest out of the three Universal parks. And it's nice because you've got like seating all the way round the fountain show. And it just kind of runs all day like it is now, so you can grab a Starbucks and just have a bit of a chill out. The Helios. Stunning. And that really just like blocks out the outside world there at the back. Like, I think that's probably why they placed it there. Like, you know, it's just so nice having that at the back. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit darker now before I continue on round here. in Celestial Park. So I'm probably going to have another ride on Stardust whilst I wait to get a little bit darker. And as if by magic, it's now night time here in Celestial Park. Wow, look at this, all lit up. And this is why I wanted to save a good portion of this video until it got dark, because this is just on another level. Look at the hotel, all the lights. And look at this feature down here at the back, oh, that's really nice. Opposite the portal to Ministry of Magic, with the big like circles and all the lighting, that looks really good. Nice feature there out the front. I've noticed quite a few photographers around as well, taking like photos for you, which is great. There's actually another concierge desk there. Heading round for Stardust Races, which is going to be my final ride of this visit to Epic Universe. One final night ride coming up, but first, got about 15 minutes until they're going to be closing the queue for that. Just going to have a little look in here if it's still open. The Meteor Astro Pub. I've had a couple of meals in here whilst I've been here. And yeah, it's been pretty good. Again, it's expensive. A lot of the food in this park is pricey. Let's just go and have a look inside. Yeah, this is another one yet again where you can just sit down at a table and then order your food in. The Meteor Astro Pub. I had a fish and chips in here and it was pretty good actually. Nice lighting in here and all the details on the side. More Coke freestyle. Really nice. And yeah, because they've got so many restaurants, they don't really get too busy either, you know, which is good. And there's a look down at the bar area. It looks like a fancy Wetherspoons. Packing up for the night, I think. Still worth just coming in to have a little look. Yeah, look at that at the back. I like how he's kind of holding it up. Lots of detail up on the roof. Yeah, they've got this like little terrace over here looking out over Celestial Park. Yeah, they do like burgers and everything in there, you know, like your classic kind of theme park food. Wow, look at that. This is why this park comes alive at night. Look at Celestial. Celestial. Had to get that in. After my ride on Stardust, of course, going to be getting some more footage around here too at the fountain and just seeing all this. Yes, that's the Meteor Astro Pub. There's the sign at the top. How cool is that with the lighting? Again, there's a lot of this park, even though it's brand new, that has kind of like nostalgic 90s vibes, which I really like. Like, you just don't really see that. They've kind of got the modern aesthetic, but then they've also got like some older kind of elements in here too. Like, it's perfect how this place has been designed. Look at the little planets around the side of the Meteor Astro Pub. There's another bar over here at the side. So you've got the tiki bar on that side, and you've got another bar here. This is just going to be a place where you can really chill out. And obviously at the moment, when you're coming in just having to pay for the day, you've not got loads of time, have you, for just chilling out. You know, you want to get as much in, you want to maximise that time as much as you can do. However, it's one of them that, you know, when people can come and have annual passes, and it's included on things like the UK 14-day ticket, which it's going to be from January next year, January 2026. You know, people will have a lot more time just to relax and take in this park and really enjoy it. But for me, Stardust Races is my favourite attraction here. I've had a lot of rides on this whilst I've been at Epic Universe, and I've just fallen in love with it. I think it's an absolutely amazing ride. Both sides are awesome, and especially a night ride on here, like, it's something special. If you love coasters, this is really one for you. Stardust Races, one of the best coasters anywhere in the world, and it's right here at Epic Universe. Look at the sign. The soundtrack's great. The onboard soundtrack's awesome, and as I mentioned the other day, it actually changes at night as well, which is great. We're going to head in for a night ride. Tends to get more busy at night, this, because people know that it is a better night ride than in the day. I mean, in the day it's still an amazing ride, but at night it's just on like another level. Saying that, we're on 15 minutes. Yeah, I think last night it got to about 30. Tassie out the front. 15 minutes. Stardust Racers, let's go. I like this view of the track that you get when you come down at the side. I've filmed a good few hours worth of content whilst I've been here in 3 days. I hope you've enjoyed it. I just wanted to capture as much of this park as I could do. And again, just so grateful to be here and have seen all this, I really am. And as I mentioned previously with this ride, everything needs to go in a locker. This is the one ride in the whole park where you do go through a metal detector. Can't have anything other than glasses, which you can wear. Even if you don't have a strap, you can wear your glasses, which I'm quite surprised. I thought it would be a strap only. This is quieter than last night, look at this. Empty, like the last 10 minutes of the day. I'll see you when I come off and I'll talk more about it. Wow, Stardust Racers just keeps blowing me away. Ever since my first ride on it 3 days ago, I fell in love with it. But the more rides I keep having on it, I just keep loving it more and more. Look at it go. It's the interaction between the two that really make that ride. I've had multiple rides on both the yellow and the green side, and they're both awesome. I'd say the green side's maybe a little bit better because of the celestial spin and the way that you are on there, and you just get a little bit better interaction. But this coaster, it's just incredible. One of the best coasters anywhere in the world. It is by far my favourite Mack coaster. And yeah, that's quite a big one. After the rides like, you know, the Ride to Happiness, which I adore, this is even better. Like, Mack have really smashed it out of the park with this, and Universal Creative, and putting this all together. It's the full package. It's the station, it's the lighting, it's the soundtrack. The fact that, you know, at night, it's a completely different experience than in the daytime. They've done an amazing job with this coaster. The launches on there are great. Mack aren't really known for the launches, but what they've done on here is fantastic. The design of this coaster, the airtime hills, you kind of get like triple airtime hills down here before coming down with this close interaction. And that view, especially at night, looking over Celestial Park and the carousel and everything, it all plays into the ride experience for me. The elements on there are insane. Of course, the big highlight is the celestial spin, that interaction which you get with the other train, which is unlike anything else I've ever felt on a coaster. I love that to bits. You feel so close, you get your arms in the air, other people have on the other train, and it feels so close. I hope that this always stays dueling, because, you know, that is what this ride is all about, the dueling, the racing elements. At the end, there's even like a little light that comes on, you know, like to say which side wins. Most of the time, it's the yellow side that wins, which I've noticed, and sometimes you get a little bit of a boost on the yellow. I think it all goes on the weight distribution, and then obviously they can like change like the speed, you know, so they've always got that interaction on the celestial spin. This coaster feels way faster than 60 miles an hour. Like, it feels like 70, like it's proper flying around the track. It's long, it's intense, it's got amazing airtime. This is one of the best coasters anywhere in the world. Oh, that was just amazing. And after my ride there on Stardust Racers, you come off and you've got the fountain show. Wow, look at this. The hotel at the back, the fountains. This is just magical. And look how everybody just sat around here. People have got drinks. Wow. This place is special. Epic Universe. One of the world's best theme parks right here. The fountain show is beautiful. It's very Aquanura from Efteling, the Bellagio fountains in Las Vegas. It's that kind of style. It's grand, it's epic, right in front of the hotel. I love it. And yeah, there's a few different shows. Seems like they repeat a lot more on an evening because, you know, a fountain show is better at night with all the lighting. Look at this, like, all in the planting down here at the side, the carousel and the hotel at the back. And with the nighttime shows, I feel like they're going to get even better. Obviously, at the moment, it's not even really like advertised, so it just kind of happens. They have got a firework launch site, which is behind the Helios Hotel, kind of in the middle of the lake. So you imagine the fountains, all the lighting, and then fireworks that could come in the near future. I think that will be epic. It really will be. Wow. And there it is, Stardust Racers. Hey, going to bed for the night. Oh, look at that. It's a thing of beauty, it really is. And as we continue on through Celestial Park, there's another little stall there on the left-hand side selling drinks, a few food items too. And that's just outside Isle of Berk, just there. The music of this part, the score that's playing around is just great. I just love as well how, you know, it's not just all IP in this park. They have built 2 original attractions there. It's really nice that they've done Celestial Park. Just connects it together beautifully. Like, look at the fencing here with the lights. Stunning. I'm actually really emotional that this is like my final time in this park for a few months, but I'm very grateful and very lucky that I've had 3 days here just to take it all in and do as much as I have done. I mean, I've got so many rides in here. I've captured the atmosphere. I've walked around these areas like numerous times. Been in like all the different restaurants that I could do. Obviously, I know a few have been closed today that I would have liked to have looked in. But yeah, I'm really lucky. Really, really lucky. Look at Atlantic on the water there. And it's nice because it's a big park, but it's really easy to get around because of Celestial. Like, you know, you've got multiple pathways that connect all the way across. Like, within like a minute, you can be from Nintendo down to Stardust, even though it's technically on the other side. Like, I love how it's been designed. There's a small little shop here in Celestial Park. Selling a bit of epic merch, and we're gonna have a look in the main shop shortly up here at the top. Obviously, park's closed now. But you can still walk in the portals for a bit after park close, obviously when they're running off the queues as well. Another great sign here. Yeah, they're really nice. Another food stand over here on the right. What we got there? Bavarian pretzels, drinks and a few other bits. Big planters around here, and this is beautiful. Now this building over here on the left-hand side was one of the last things to actually be built in the park. It's not open yet. We presume it's going to be a restaurant. I mean, it looks like it from all the seating. Another big restaurant coming into the park by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't think it's done inside or anything like that yet. Maybe it'll be ready for the grand opening next month. But it looks pretty with all the lights. And again, fits all the style with like the green and the cream colours. Like, I love the colours of everything. Let's look over to the portal for Super Nintendo World. We've covered everything, like in all these videos. If you've been here for all 6 of them, comment down below, let me know. Because you've literally seen the full experience here. Seeing everything that this park has to offer. There's Atlantic. Just imagine though, sitting there in the window, like looking out. I think they're going to struggle to get people out of this park at night. It's so beautiful. Everyone just wants to spend time in here looking at it. Oh, this is amazing. Wow. There's the Cronus. Beautiful. So this is the other Starbucks location. I mentioned how you've got one at the bottom of Celestial Park, but there is also a Starbucks here on the left too. It's got no indoor seating, but it's got this nice undercover area. Plenty of seating down at the side. Right, let's go and have a look in here. This is what I was saying earlier on by it's a, you know, a brand new park, but it's got a kind of like a lot of nostalgic vibes as well. This is the North Star Wintry Wonders, a Christmas shop that they got down here. How nice is this? You know, like you look at how detailed this is in here and it's just phenomenal. Got the Christmas tree in the middle. Look at the list up there. There's not loads of Christmas things in here yet. I reckon there's probably going to be more coming. And that's another thing, this park, how are they going to decorate it for the holiday season? I can't wait for that. Hogsmeade for Christmas. Instead of driving home for Christmas, Hogsmeade for Christmas. Got some nutcrackers there. Little photo op. Ho, ho, ho. They love a good Christmas shop at the Orlando parks. And I love that. Oh, here we go. We've already got Epic Universe ornaments. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. I like that. Embossed. We've got this cute little mascot as well. He's nice. A little scene over here. Universal. Like, they're leading the way here with this place. They really are. You know, and this is coming from like a big Disney person. What they've done here is just like amazing. It really is. So it's just a smaller shop on that side, and the main gift shop is over on this side here. So if you are coming and you're exiting like out this way, make sure you cross over if you want to look in the big gift shop with all the merch. Look at the lights in the floor as well. How epic's that? Pardon the pun. I've used the word epic a lot. Epic in detail. I've said them words a lot during my time here. This is it, the main shop. This is the Other Worlds Mercantile. Let's go and have a look inside. I did have a little look in here yesterday, and there's some great merch, but unfortunately there's nothing but Stardust races, which I'm really surprised about. I thought there'd be at least a t-shirt, but currently there's nothing but Stardust, so I'm hoping there's at least a t-shirt by the time I come back in September with Charlotte. I do like the bag. Big bag with a zip on there as well. Nice big logo. Obviously I've already got that t-shirt. Could get the shorts to match. Water bottle there, that's really good. Quite a big water bottle, $27. Some good bags there, and yeah, these are for the kids. I actually really like this design. I wish they did it in an adult, to be honest. I've got some jackets down here. And yeah, it's not just about the merch, but it's the actual detail, that word again, in the shop. The paintings round at the side, and wow. How to Train Your Dragon merch. And that goes through into Moonship Chocolate, so we'll go through there in a moment and have a look. That's got that cute little character. All your Ministry of Magic merch, it's cool. It's nice because they've got a lot of character, these new shops, what they've built here. I like all the brickwork, and got the show just up there for Ministry of Magic, and lots of like concept art, you know, and it matches it perfectly. I don't think we've ever seen concept art matched as perfectly as with this park, to be honest, or at least not for a very long time. Here we go, your merch for Dark Universe. Wow, that's the thing, you've got all the shops around the park, but if you do forget to get something, you can always pick it up here. Frankenstein Manor, glow in the dark, that one. I quite like this, like, it's a good shirt. Dark Universe, Dracula, what a pain in the neck. You got that funny t-shirt in here again that I showed you, if you saw the vlog from Dark Universe. There you go, with the B&M track. It's funny, that is. Oh, what a place. I'm really sad this has come to an end. I really am. Like, this park is just epic. Wow, embroidered. Yeah, there's some good merch. I'd like to see a bit more, but you've got to think, we're in soft opening. Yeah, definitely something for Stardust racers. That's what we want. And then a big section for Nintendo. So many places to get your Nintendo merchandise. Burning Blade Tavern up there, and look at that. That was the concept art for the park, and now it's literally a reality. Yeah, let's go and have a look in the little shop next door. You can connect through, but we'll go out and come back in through the main door for that shop. The build quality on this project is insane. You can see why this park cost as much as it did. You know, to build to this level, you know, does not come cheap. It really doesn't. Yeah, I'm really, really emotional. It's come to an end. 3 days here, you know, and don't get me wrong, I've done everything. I've seen everything, ridden everything that I wanted to, but I could easily spend more days here. That's the thing though, now if you're coming to Florida, traveling over, like, is 2 weeks enough anymore? I don't think it is. Like, if you want to do everything, you've got to either extend your trip or pick and choose what you do, because there's that much here to do now. This is at least a 2-day park. Yes, I got on everything in 1 day the other day, and I could have easily done that the past couple of days, but this has been during soft openings. This is previews, you know. When this is open, it's gonna get busy. Look at the balloon. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Alton Towers Hotel with the style. Oh, how nice to see. What a cutie. You can buy him in here as well. Look at this shop. This is great. Oh, the moldy chocolate, $12. That looks good. Moonship chocolate's got all the merch for in here. It is like a flying contraption. Oh, I love this. Celestial Sweets. Wow. That is really nice. Lots of chocolates in here. And look at that, it is like the actual ship. There he is again at the top. He's a cutie. He's really nice, isn't he? Moonship chocolates. What's his name? That's what I've been trying to... There we go. Captain Cacao, that's his name. Hello, Captain Cacao. Nice to meet you. What a nice guy. It'd be cool if he's like a meet and greet at some point. Yeah, that leads through into the other shop. And a look there in the gift shops. Something else I love about this park is that they just don't rush you out at the end of the night. You haven't like got security ushering you out. You can just take it all in. It's great, it really is. Coming to have one final look at the Kronos, and then I'm actually going to walk to the back of the park and I'm going to exit to the Helios and have a little look in there. The brand new in-park hotel. I just thought it'd be quite nice because it is all part of Celestial Park. Let's start come and see this one last time out here at the front. Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Oh, the actual epic sign isn't on there tonight in the middle, but it is a soft opening. This park, Universal Epic Universe. Right, let's go and head to the back of the park and have a look in the Helios. Wow, what a view. Spectacular. Goodbye, Kronos. I'm really starting to get emotional now. I fell in love with this place. And I tell you what, I've certainly maximised my time in this park. I've been here from open till close. I've been first at the gates every morning, and I've been one of the last out. Look at it. Pretty much got the place to myself. In fact, I can't even see another guest or staff. There you go, this is a rare sight. Super Nintendo World, nobody here. And yeah, at night they then close off the portals. I thought they'd shut the portals off actually at 9 o'clock, like Dead on Park close, but no, they don't. The sign there for Pizza Moon. I'm definitely one of the last guests leaving tonight. This massive plaza, nobody else here. Carousel, wow. So we're going to have a look over at the Helios and exit the park that way. And the portal is still open to Dark Universe there. Wow, I haven't seen another guest walking down here. I've got to be one of the last coming off. Most parks in the world here now would have like security, like walking around, like saying, yeah, you've got to leave. But no one. Oh, wow, look at the dragon all lit up. That looks great. And here we are. Yeah, you go up these steps and this leads up to the hotel. Definitely gonna have to stay in one of these park view rooms at some point. I can't wait for that. It's expensive, like some of the prices for here. I did look for this trip, was $450 when I looked for one night this trip. Very expensive. But you know, it is very high quality. Like look at what the hotel is here. So you've got your own entrance and exit into the park here. Obviously got its own like security built in. Is that the gym over there as well? I think it is. Yeah, it's got its own like security area and everything. So literally you're straight in. Saying that, if you are staying here, as much as that's great, you're not really getting that grand reveal with the Kronos either, you know, coming in. So got to bear that in mind. This is the way around. We'll have a look out the front of the hotel as well. Yeah, there's the gym. Looks straight into the park. How good's that? Here we go. Welcome to the Universal Helios Grand Hotel. That's the reception area off to the left. And you've got the lobby just here. And the view of the park down at the back. Wow. Yeah, the view definitely steals the show here. Very impressive with the chandelier. And the lighting's very low level, so it means you can see the view, you know, which is great. Not quite as heavily like themed in here as I would have liked. I think maybe these columns and things, it would have been nice if there was a bit more like bronze and gold in here, like Celestial Park, but still, it is very nice. Seating area just here too. And yeah, this leads outside. There we go. So if you're in the hotel, you can come out onto this area and have a look at the park. This is nice. Wow. Yeah, you get a great view looking out over at the park, all lit up. Obviously, I was just walking in down there at the bottom. Yeah, so you've got like all the fencing and things around at the side, just obviously to make sure that, you know, people aren't just sneaking down into the park there. That's the restaurant and bar area down on the ground level. And yeah, there's outdoor seating there, a terrace area. And looking up there at the rooms. It's a huge hotel, isn't it? This is even bigger than I was expecting. Very nice. Love this balcony. So that's the Flora Taverna, just over there. That's like the main restaurant down here. And they've got like a little grab and go Aurora Market over on this side for the reception area. Yeah, it's nice in here. I just wish it was a little bit more themed, you know. I think that would have been nice. Universal Studios store. Got all your Epic merch. That's the park entrance just there. Your own security. Oh, this is nice. Got the screen over there at the back. Yeah, let's get in, let's go up. So I'm heading all the way up to number 10, Bar Helios, and the grand hall that looks out over the park. Now, you do need a reservation to get in here. However, I'm going to see if they'll just let me have a look. Oh. This is a look out the other side. So yeah, that's the big lake area, and they've got the firework launch area in the middle. See the Orlando Eye over there? Wow, I am really impressed with Bar Helios up there. I actually decided to sit and have a drink. I thought may as well. And yeah, here's a look at some photos that I've just took in there. The bar area itself is stunning because the big dome that's on the roof of the hotel that you can see up into it, you've got all the detail on there and some great lighting. There's a really nice vibe in the bar as well. And of course, you're so high up, so wait until you see the views. You've got lots of indoor seating. It's a lot bigger actually than I was expecting. And then you go out onto the balcony, out the back, and you're greeted with these views. Like here's a few photos that I took looking out over the park. the fountains, you can see the Kronos, the Stardust racers, looking across everything. It is absolutely amazing up there. And yeah, I really appreciate them getting me in, because I know that reservations are needed for there normally quite far in advance from, it seems like, the past few weeks. This hotel actually ended up opening earlier than it was supposed to as well, because obviously the park, you know, it was done the soft openings. The hotel officially opened as well earlier than it was going to. But yeah, that's incredible up there. The view's amazing, and looking out at the park, wow, like that's probably the best theme park bar I've ever seen. And it's just closed for the night now, but there's a look down at the swimming pool here. Yeah, it looks quite nice. You've got a bar area down there, lots of cabanas around the side, lots of palm trees, and again, all the planting's just going to get better over time. It's right next to Dark Universe, actually. You can just see Frankenstein's Manor just over there. Look at that. That is brilliant. And look at the front of the hotel. Fantastic. I'm back out here now on this amazing balcony that looks out over the park. And the best thing is, I've got all this to myself now. This has just been an amazing few days. It really has. Taking in this park, and of course I hope you've enjoyed this in-depth look at Celestial Park, including a little preview here of the hotel. We'll definitely come and stay here at some point. It's expensive for a room here, but you know what? I feel like it'd be worth it, even just to do one night. Just to sit there in the window looking out at this. Universal Epic Universe. I can't believe it's real. You know, all the concept art, all the construction, standing right here. I've been here for 3 days and it still feels so surreal. And that rooftop bar up there, world class. This whole park is. The past 3 days have just been so special. Some of the best days I've ever had in a theme park. Universal Epic Universe is on another level. I love this park to bits. It's got such a unique feel about it. And I think what ties it all together is what you've seen in this video, Celestial Park. Like, I couldn't imagine it not being here. Just walking like out of the portals and a small lake or something like that. It wouldn't be the same. The whole Celestial Park just ties the whole thing together. It's the epic music, and even here now, standing out on the balcony, you can just hear the music. And that's what ties this whole park together, in my opinion. Celestial Park's beautiful. I know I didn't get to go in all the restaurants and see them tonight, but still, everything I've seen there looks amazing. And I can't wait to come back and spend even more time here. It has been truly, truly wonderful. The fountain show, the lights, the whole thing, it just ties the whole park together. And then portals into the different worlds, the Kronos, the Helios, like, this is just amazing. It really, really is. And just, wow, I've just been in awe for the past 3 days. I think you know already my thoughts on this park, but I'm just going to kind of summarize it all now. I think this is one of the best theme parks in the world. They've got that feel here. It's like got a certain magical vibe about it, like what I've never really felt before in a Universal park. It's like their own special thing that they've created here, and if you come in here, you'll know what I'm talking about when you're here. It's modern, but it's nostalgic. It's got the mix of the two that have come together. You've got the modern feel. It's like with Celestial Park, there's parts of it that feel like they were built in the 90s in a good way. Like, it's just got that charm about it, that level of detail. Building a park to this standard costs a lot of money, supposedly £7 billion. I mean, you know, if so, that is just an insane amount of money that they spent on this. But I think it was worth every single dollar. I really do, every single dime that's been spent on this park, because I've really enjoyed it here. It's a special park, and anyone that's coming here, you're gonna have an amazing time. I didn't think I'd be standing here until September, and the fact I've managed to come here now and see this is amazing. My favourite ride at the park? It's tough, but I think it's got to go to Stardust Racers. An amazing ride, one of my favourite coasters anywhere in the world. I think it could be number 2 after Steel Vengeance, which is still there. Along with that, Battle of the Ministry, definitely my second favourite ride here. Love that to bits. Monsters Unchained, an incredible ride. Along with that too, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, I really liked that. The shows, the Carousel, Super Nintendo World, like everything here is done to a real high standard, and I cannot wait to come back here again and bring Charlotte and discover it all with her. And yeah, I'm tearing up, I'm emotional. It's been like, just amazing. Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure here on Theme Park Worldwide. Check out the other vlogs if you haven't already. You can see in depth in all these different worlds, and I'm flying back to the UK tomorrow knowing that I've seen and done everything that I wanted to in this park, and it's been truly wonderful. It really has. Epic Universe. What a place. Thanks for the memories. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for joining me for this series of videos. I hope that you've enjoyed it so much, and stay tuned for lots more content coming up in the future. This place is special, and I'm sad that I'm leaving tomorrow. I really am. Thank you very much for watching, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. It's Epic Universe. See you all in the next video.